To blow out his candle. There he goes. Woohoo! Oh, my stupid.
Happy birthday. Her cinnamon roll good. Added hours. That video was so long. She looks different with all her makeup on.
The thing with depression, you get stuck. Multiple symptoms holding you back. Even the fur balls don't make you happy. Okay, puppies, time for a do-over. Then your doctor tells you about your health, a prescription medicine for adults with depression, and you're feeling this overall relief. Get it, girl. Plus, Trintellix had no significant impact on weight in clinical trials.
Tell your doctor right away if you have worsening depression, unusual changes in mood, behavior, or thoughts of suicide. Antidepressants can increase these in children, teens, and young adults.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. So it's time for another edition of beauty hacks that I swear by that have changed the game for me. I save these up in my phone every 6 months or so, and then I come to you with my best. My last video was just closed. My new one I'm starting today, and it's for $1,000 cash. And all you have to do to be entered is be subscribed to this channel and follow me on Instagram. When that is it, literally will take you 10 seconds. So go ahead and do that now if you have not done so already. And let's just go ahead and jump into these. I have so many clips this time that you guys will really love. My obsession with is smelling good. I've been very into fragrance, perfume, all that. So I'm going to start with okay. The first thing is your perfume will last longer if you put a little bit of Vaseline on your pulse point. Or what I like to do is I use my body oil and just put a little bit on your pulse points. That's a little bit of but this is going to
Some rose
fragrance
oil.
to last a lot longer. Another little fragrance right there.
Just some rose oil right there. Just a little bit.
I'm going to brush my hair.
And then you spray
And
it.
fragrance lasts really long in your hair. So when you do this way, it's just evenly. It lasts long, it doesn't dry out your hair. I was never really a perfume girl until always just I didn't want to commit
I'm trying to get there
to $100 bottle of fragrance, but I get sick of things really easily.
because
So I recently came across
if I would have said something before right now.
because it's only $15 a month and you get to try out designer fragrances. And these
I don't know what I would have said.
sample reviews, they're huge sample sizes. Like honestly for me, each sample lasts me about 6 months. I've been
But now, King Newsom,
7 months and I've got this little collection going on and I was talking about it over on
the dictator that he is, um,
other two favorites that I got recently is Piano Sweet and Asia Mermaid. So this is another lighter, more refreshing scent, and it's mandarin, lychee, and jasmine. And the Dear Lamb Love Deluxe, which this is a more floral scent.
$54.3 billion deficit, California.
For me, I will have that and the subscription box. That's only $10 for your first month.
Is that why
Things I look forward to
he doesn't want the children in school?
so much. And they also recently got an app, so now I can do it through the
Because it's cheaper to do it online? Because the majority of the kids don't go to school online? For all of you who want to promote online, do what you want with your own child. But there are thousands of students who were not in school online the rest of the school year. Thousands not. Let's see, we have millions, 39 million. How many of those are children? Let's say at least. Let's say 9. We'll say 9. 9 billion. I don't know. You can look it up. That's not what I care about. I didn't care about the coronavirus until you guys locked us down. Just like the doctor in China, when he got the first patient, called and made a video of the phone call and said SARS is back, which China hates to hear the word SARS, just like we're going to hate to hear the word coronavirus. 2002, 2003. SARS is what the name of the virus is. What does it give you? It gives you coronavirus 2. What does it give you in 2019? It gives you coronavirus 19. Your government lied to you in the first place when they said it had nothing to do with SARS. They knew it was SARS. And the respiratory, that's what the R is in respiratory. Is the virus real? Yes, it is. Just like every year, the virus is real. The influenza, the flu, is a virus. Some people catch it and they can shake it, and some people catch it and they cannot. And just like every year, I beg people not to get the flu shot. Because the majority of the time, the people that get so sick is the people that the flu shot doesn't go good with them and they got a live shot. And they get sick because they are given an actual virus. Some are live, some are not. They give us a virus every year. But our governments lied to us. Our local governments lied to us. Baducci lied to us. Baducci lied to President Trump. Like President Trump told us, it's a horrible flu. He closed our borders and told us it's a horrible flu. But the Democratic government said he was stupid. He's racist for shutting the borders. Pelosi sitting in Chinatown talking about come on down, it's fine. Let's help the spread. Come on, you guys, wake up. Stop calling it the virus and start calling it SARS. And if you get sick, it turns into COVID-19, which is the pneumonia. Fight against your Democratic government. Here in California, please fight against California. Fight against Newsom. Your Democratic cities. Your governor can stop the city from scare tactics. Look at the real numbers. People are finally telling it and living to the next week, because those in the beginning were telling it and they weren't living. Nurses and doctors coming up dead, suicide. I saw a picture of was it a doctor? Took 40 people to tell her story. Why does it take 40 people to tell your story if it's true? Why? It doesn't. Yeah, she couldn't take it anymore. She couldn't take the lies inside. She was probably getting ready to talk. But she wound up dead instead from suicide. Epstein didn't commit suicide either. And I hope the Gilsa, what's her name, lady doesn't come up dead before she can talk. No. Oh. So he announced, let's see, the governor called a mandate effect for the majority of the state's 6 million K through 12 students. So yeah, when I said 9 million, that's pretty close. So if there's 6 million K through 12, then there's babies and, those are the ones that they're counting, and so there's more than that. So the dropouts or whatever. Or maybe the homeschools. Let's see, both public and private. Okay, so 6 million, both public and private, in most of the Bay Area in Southern California. You know what? He says that the mounting pressure to keep the schools closed because in the fall because the pandemic surges across California. Do you know why it's surging across California? Because there was a hot spot down in Imperial County, and Newsom had those people brought all through California to go to the doctor. Yes, that's why. That is why. Google it and see. So that's why it's all through. Because, what? No. And I don't mean, let me say this, I do not mean to sound insensitive. If I do, I apologize to those who have lost people to COVID-19, who has actually gotten sick and lost people to the virus. I feel for you. Just like I do every year while I'm fighting against the flu shot, period. But, and so I do. I feel for your family. I have a in-law family member in the hospital right now with COVID-19, and I don't know if he has any other underlying issues, but I know he had the pneumonia. And so my prayers, and please prayers for him also. My daily prayers are for him and for all of those that are in the hospital. The virus is a real virus. It is SARS. And that's the name of the virus. Look it up. It's SARS. And in 2002 and 2003, it caused the disease coronavirus 2. In 2019, it caused the disease coronavirus 19. But it is the virus that you get is SARS. And so it is always devastating when you lose a family member. No matter. There are people who have lost family members due to cancer. There are people that have lost family members due to car accidents, drunk drivers, murders, and It is always devastating when you lose somebody. And so for those of you that see this, please, juice up, because it seems like they either, because, so I did a video before in regards to the swab, okay? So let's just say this is a swab. Do I have a napkin? I'm going to make a swab. Here's a swab, okay? So you've got this swab, and I don't understand why I've seen people bleeding. So you've got this swab. Here's the swab. I want to take my own swab and say, here, test me. Test me with my own swab. Can I do that? No, I can't. I called and asked. No, I can't. It has to be their testing swab. That's what I was told. So, is it on the swab already? Is the positive on the swab already? Have you ever taken a pregnancy test and it was negative and you were, or it was positive and you weren't, whichever way, just the opposite. You know what I mean? Like, it was just, so I was told by a nurse at a testing site that, and I think she's a nurse, whatever she is, she should be a nurse. And it was at a hospital testing site here in San Bernardino, and I was told that the tests are false positives. And so, I don't know. So, is it positive or is it false? Which one? They're also false negatives. So, is it positive? Have you ever had one of those pregnancy tests? Thought I was pregnant, took a test, and I was pregnant, and then I really wasn't pregnant because I started, Yeah. I don't know. What I do know is that Western civilization needs to come back into play. That's what I do know. Governor Newsom, you are not the king. I was joking in the beginning. Yeah. Not the king. Guess what? Not the king. So there is a petition. Have you signed the petition? Have you signed the petition, Governor Newsom?
It's an itty bitty.
Oh, I want mine too, please. Can I have mine? Will you get it for me, please? Thank you, Heather. We went out to dinner tonight. It was we had a really nice steak dinner. Heather had surf and turf and baked potato, and I had turf and baked potato and a nice side salad, blue cheese here, ranch there, and it was a nice little sidewalk dinner, huh? It was good, thank you.
Yeah.
So it came with dessert. We went with bread pudding. So I'm gonna have my bread pudding. And please listen. Please look. I'll add some links. I need to find a couple things. Give me until tomorrow and I will find the links. And today is 7/17. A very happy birthday to my grandson. He turned 3 years old today. And man, come on, you guys. We can't let them do this to us. You've got to be kidding. I'll tell you what.
It tastes like
Which one of you came here to be treated like this?
it tastes like they use coffee.
Who came here to be treated like this? I know my ancestors didn't come here to be treated like this. We left from underneath the king.
How many cups have you had this morning?
We left from underneath the king, and we will leave again. But we will stand our ground. This is our ground. You've got to go. Don't worry, Newsom. You've got 2 more years, but we're going to get you out ahead of time. Don't tear it down too much before we get you out. Talk to you later. Bye. Oh, pretty good stuff. Name Hannah's San Bernardino on Highland Avenue. It's pretty good food. That was pretty good. Have a good night, you guys. Treat yourself well. Get rid of your democratic dictatorship. Please. If you don't want to do it for yourself, do it for somebody else. Do it for your children's future, your grandchildren's future, and your great-grandchildren's future. Do it for your neighbor. Do it for the person that didn't even know what was coming. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Have a good night. And don't forget, God loves you.